Hey, good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Forex Academy. This is Darrell. Today is Thursday, January 22nd, and I'm going to try something a little bit different here today. I'm going to show you how I go through the 22 markets that I trade on a daily basis. So I'm going to see these for the first time this morning, just like you are, and I will give you my thoughts. This is what happens in the private group. And so here we go. We start out with Australian dollar, Canadian dollar. What do I see happening here? So this looks to be a maybe a support zone. This is the swing high right here, right where this line is. So I'm going to mark where the other one is right in here. So this is kind of the channel that I would be anticipating the market to pull back to. So I'll just use the tools here at TradingView, and that way I kind of show myself. Is this one I'll be watching today? Absolutely not. I'm looking for something that on the next candle might make a trigger for the VMS. Next one, Australian dollar to the Swiss franc. We almost got stopped out here, and I ended up taking this one for a profit, a small profit. I call it break even right in this area because I felt like the market was going to start moving up. And so I got out of the trade, break even there. I thought we were in this one. Yeah, we were. And this was, I'm sorry, guys. This is the other one I got out on break even because, again, I thought the market was going up. Looking at momentum here and looking at the rise, it just looked like it was heading the other way. Australian dollar to the US dollar. Again, I really don't see anything happening here. Structure has to come into play. Not really seeing anything. Same way here. So obviously we're making some new highs here, right? So here we have a 1, 2, 3, and then a pullback. So it did pull back to the number 2 point here, but that's all it is. And this one is already at 20-year highs. So I say this is all it is. This is not very good support and resistance, just having one touch. So I'm looking for a minimum of 2, and 3 is better, obviously more. So we'll just wait, let these markets kind of settle down a little bit and see what's going on. So here we had a zone which support and then coming back up. Now it's resistance right in here. But see how the market went through that zone, so I'm not interested in whatever's going on here. And then the other thing that I do is I glance down here at momentum, because if momentum is pushing up down here, if it's pushing up and the market says it's going down, that's not VMS. So here, I was watching this one yesterday, and I was watching for a rejection at this point. Obviously, that did not happen, so no trade there. That was just one that we were watching, and I want you to see why we were watching it. This support and resistance area or zone seems to be pretty strong to me. We've had 3 touches over here. On the 4th touch here, we were able to take advantage of it and got a win. And so I was looking to see if it would come back up here and make a rejection right here. You can see it's obvious it did not make rejection, so we were never in that market. Canadian dollar to the Singapore dollar. Okay, here's another one. I would love to see this come up just a little bit more. Technically, this is a breakout, and this is trying to be a pullback. I'd like it to commit a little bit more. I'd like to see it come out here and then go down. And the other thing is that we'll be looking at this to go up. You look at momentum. Momentum is just medium right here, which is okay, but that's not something we would take. Euro to the Swiss franc, seeing it again for the first time. So I was watching this to do something maybe at this area, maybe drop down, come back and down. It came all the way up to the 50 EMA, and if you wanted to, you could draw hang on a second, could draw a down tool from here down to this area. It's only been touched twice. If this one had touched it, maybe. I do kind of use those downtrend lines a little bit. Okay, here's the next one, Euro to the Australian dollar. So far, I'm not seeing anything that's really exciting me. Okay, so this one here, this is a possibility. This is one that we will watch. Just come up to here and then go down like whoop, whatever. So this is a two touch, maybe more. I guess that could be a qualifier, but obvious downtrend, right? So let's take this, come over here to the top. Let's come down to where it's touching right there. Okay, I would count this as a third one. That one kind of even looks like a fourth one. And so this right here, I think I did not have momentum. So I had no momentum, so I wasn't interested in this trade. But that was within our time frame. That was 11 a.m. And it didn't make a new low. So for me, on a pullback, the previous swing had to have been either a new high or a new low in order for it to qualify for me. And that would have made this right here the swing low right there. Okay, so anyhow, euro to the Canadian dollar. Oh, that's kind of nice. Look at that nice little spike right here. That wick going way up. Ultimately, let me show you something. Ultimately, right there is the high, and it never made a new high. So what, momentum says that this looks like it might be trying to go up. So let's do something here. Just anywhere down in this area and then right to there. Yeah, I don't really see, maybe, what we got for volume here? Let me look. We got 71 on volume there. I'm going to drop to the 1 hour real quick. I just want to see if we got some heavy volume here. And there's 85, which is borderline on the 1 hour. That's the bare minimum has to be 85. And the 15-minute is normally where you see big money or a lot of interested buyers and or sellers. So I don't really see the volume tick there. And so we'll just let this one play off. This would not be the place to take it right there, I don't think, because there's absolutely no support and resistance right at this area. And we made a new low here. Not a new high, but we did make a new low, which broke this swing. Okay, let's move on. So next one, euro to the Great British Pound. I don't see anything happening there. Euro to the yen. This is a loss that I just took this morning right there. And so what I saw here was a confirmed double top. We pulled back up into that area. Here is my engulfing candle. My triggers were, the momentum was at 83, 4 hour volume at 80, 1 hour volume at 87, and 15-minute at 91. So that is the VMS. Plus, if you look here at momentum, you see how it's high and then moving over. Yeah, I felt this was a good trade, or I would not have taken it. The VMS is not perfect, and we do take losses. Euro to the dollar, but you take your loss and you move on. Okay, what's going on here? So we have a new low, a new high. So that's leg one of an uptrend. So we would need this is leg two actually. So we need a break and close above this. And if we get that, then a pullback into this zone right here, which does look kind of interesting. You see this rejection and the rejection here, and there's actually a little play down here too. So that might be one that, we need the market to, come here. We need the market to come up, go down, and then break out. Just like that. All right, pound to the Australian dollar. Okay, here's another one. All I'd be looking for is for this to make a pullback and then give me rejection. Pound to the Canadian dollar. At this level, so I'm putting my level tool, or putting that straight line. And then that way I can just kind of look at, I don't want to go 20 years back. I want to go recent. And so this was a pretty good rejection point. So that's not too bad. It's not great, but it's not too bad. So the only thing I'm interested in this doing is coming down, coming back, and then out. And that would give us divergence down here on momentum too. Pound to the Swiss franc. Pound to the Swiss franc. We are pretty boring, right? All right. Well, we'll just wait for this market and see. Hang on a second. See if it will do something like this. If it wants to continue that downtrend. Now, and how you place your charts, you got to do whatever's comfortable for you. Okay, so we got the high. We did get a win on this one. And again, you can see, look at the impulsive move up. And then we had rejection. Nice, beautiful, engulfing candle. Look at momentum, how high it is, and hooking down. We had volume at 91 on the 1 hour, which is really good. So what that means is that when I put my position tool on, the stop is the first thing that I put on. And so I take the swing high here. I come over here to indicators. I grab the average true range, and I will add whatever the average true range is to that, and that gives me a stop loss. And then for my profit target, I just find what a reasonable level, I think, and so this fit well within there. So I was thinking all the way down here. But for now, I don't see anything. Well, let's see. I don't know why that. So what would this have to do now? Well, it would have to come all the way down, break this swing low, and then pull back up to it. That's a long ways away. So I don't even bother with it. Okay, so this is something that I've been tracking, and I don't really see anything going on there. Okay, this is pretty nice here. Even though this didn't take it, or the support zone, hang on a second. Okay, this support zone I put up there because of this back here. Okay, so now what it's doing is breaking that. So I can see a couple of different things that might happen here. For one, we have this really big impulsive move, so we're going to circle that. Just going to kind of follow it right to where we see it. Right, just like that. And so that kind of tells us, and plus, I'm going to log this. Okay, so I just logged it, and I keep a log. I just use one of those journal books, and on the right-hand page, I put my trading stuff, and on the left-hand page, I put my notes, and it works out really good. I'm on my second book. All right, so what do we see happening here? Well, we'll look for some kind of rejection up here somewhere, and, you could go back. Let me do that. Let me go to a daily real quick. Okay, so, I mean, that's quite a ways off, right? Look at how high it was over here. Wow. Okay, so it can go a long ways further up, I think. And so we're not really looking for that. I'm not looking to jump on this bandwagon or nothing. I'm looking for VMS opportunities. And that's structure first, and then momentum, and then volume. And so I'm just trying to look down here at our play notes. Okay, so follow me here. This is divergence. We got a high, and that is at 95. Very strong. And I said 96 there or whatever. So we want to see this. If this comes up and starts rolling over, we might see rejection here pretty soon. And in fact, I'm just going to make a play note here. And I'm going to say, maybe get my fingers warmed up here. Might see rejection here. How's that? And let's make that bigger. Boop, just like that. This is exactly what I do every morning, guys. Every single morning. And I post it to the private group every morning. So you get my complete thoughts. All right, where am I at? Boom. All right, so nothing going on here. And if I did see something to take a trade, I will take that trade right in front of you. New Zealand dollar. Let's see. Okay, so again, we're making new highs. So the dollar, I'll bet you, is going to be down. What do you want to bet? Oh, maybe not too bad. Okay. So I didn't see anything on the New Zealand dollar. This is one that we were watching yesterday for a possible reversal. And I posted this. I posted three different trades on TradingView yesterday. But you can't really go too deep with that, right? These videos are what I get to go deep on this stuff, and just so watch, man. It's all free. Okay. So do you see an engulfing candle here? I do not. I don't see one. So we didn't have rejection. So we never got in this market. But it was definitely worth watching. Here was the other touch on that zone, and that was a pretty strong rejection area right there. So I was looking for the same thing here, but it didn't provide it. The market did not show me that that's what was going to happen. And that's the thing with this system. It's right more than it's wrong, and that makes you money. All right. So I'm looking at what we're doing right now. I get lost in just watching the trades and stuff. This particular market has been very good to us. Last month we took a win right here. Well, that was last month, December. In November we took a win. That's why. Okay. So what's going on right here, right now? I don't. I guess. Yeah. Yes, we do have a play here, maybe. That would be the play. That was yesterday at 11 a.m. We do have strong support, and that is good here. This I might have missed this one, guys. Right here. Let's go see. Oh, that's what it was. Look at this. Yeah, now I forgot. Or now I remember. So I've been watching this one all week. And when it makes a signal on structure, then, and momentum was looking good. So then I go and I couldn't find the volume. So that's how come I didn't take this one. I didn't have volume here. So anyhow, we get plenty of opportunities every month. I'll take anywhere from 15 to 25 trades a month. Okay, what's going on here? Well, okay, so we have a high, and I don't really see a pullback here. To me, a pullback would be 3 green candles. We got it here, but this one would have to be higher than that one to show me a pullback. So I have no idea. I don't. Oh, but now it's coming into a pretty good zone. So what I see, maybe this is gonna, dang it, do something like this. Maybe. We'll keep an eye on it. And the next one here, nothing. We don't really have anything going on here. Okay, so that is a highlight for the day. New Zealand dollar to the yen is the one that we want to kind of pay attention to see if we start getting some kind of rejection. I highly doubt that it's going to happen here in the next candle. And so anyhow, that's what you get, man. I went through these for the first time this morning, and I just wanted to share it with you because this is what I do every morning. And let me just kind of take you back just a little bit here. I'm just going to keep this one screen up because this is what I do, man. I do this every day. Here's 4 straight wins. There's 2 wins. And this one means I missed it. If I put in golden like that, it means I missed it. Okay, here's 2 wins on screen, 3 wins on screen, 4 wins. Okay, 1, 2, 3, another 4 wins. Win. Don't know what that one is. Win. That's just in the first 5, 6 markets. Win. Win. Loss. There we go. Missed it. There's a win right there. There's loss. This market, well, there's two wins and one loss. There's a straight up loss followed by a win. So I just want to, we do take losses. We just don't take very many. The VMS is a really great strategy, guys. So hope you have a great day. And that's all I've got for you now. I just wanted to give you a sample of what happens in the private group. So, all right. Have a great day.